What if I told you that the deadliest event in human history wasn't a world war, and it wasn't even a natural disaster? It was something far worse. A catastrophe so immense, so horrifying, that it wiped out nearly 2/3 of the world's population. And yet, most people have never even heard of it. Stay with me, because this isn't just history, it's a warning. The year was 1347. A fleet of trading ships docked in Europe, unknowingly carrying the most devastating force the world had ever seen. Within weeks, entire cities were silent, bodies piled up in the streets. Panic, chaos, and terror spread faster than the wind. But this wasn't just a plague. It was something much worse. The Black Death, as history calls it, killed up to 200 million people in just a few years. To put that into perspective, it wiped out half of Europe's population, millions of lives gone. But here's what they don't tell you. Official history claims that the Black Death was caused by fleas on rats. But if that were true, why did it spread so unnaturally fast? And why did entire villages die overnight, before a single rat even arrived? Eyewitnesses reported strange figures in black robes moving through towns before outbreaks began. Others spoke of mysterious mists creeping through the streets. Could it have been an early form of biological warfare? Was something or someone deliberately spreading death? Imagine living in a world where 1 out of every 2 people you know is dead, where entire towns vanish in weeks, where even the most powerful leaders, kings and priests fall helplessly. But it wasn't just the death toll that made it terrifying. It was what came next. Society collapsed, law and order crumbled, religious fanaticism took over. Some believed it was the end of days. Others turned to unspeakable acts, mass killings, human sacrifices, and violent purges. The real horror of the Black Death was what it turned people into. But here's the strangest part. Why don't we talk about this more? If this was the deadliest event in history, why is it barely mentioned? Could it be that those in power don't want us to remember? Some historians suggest that the true death toll was covered up to prevent mass panic. Others believe something far darker, that the Black Death wasn't a random disaster, but an engineered reset of civilization itself. Here's the question no one wants to ask. Could it happen again? Could an event like the Black Death return? But in a modern form? Today, we live in an era of globalization, where a single virus can spread worldwide in days. What if the next great catastrophe isn't in the past, but in our future? If history has taught us one thing, it's that civilizations can be wiped out in the blink of an eye. And the scariest part, we never see it coming until it's too late. The world has forgotten the lessons of the past, but now that you know the truth, will you ignore it, or will you be ready? If you found this story as shocking as I did, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because we were just scratching the surface of history's darkest secrets. Like this video if you want to see more, and share it with someone who needs to know the truth.